Life goes so fast when you are not doing anything, when you skip things, when you say, I'm going to do it tomorrow. Life goes so fast. When you are a kid, life goes very slowly. You learn 1,000 things every single day, and it seems that a week is not ending, like never. A week seems like a year, but when you are an adult, you don't learn as many things as you possibly could, and you are stuck in the same loop. Work, then you distract yourself with some fast food. Is not There is nothing wrong with fast food, but you distract yourself with good food, with movies, watching movies, with going out, drinking, and life goes fast, like very fast. My my advice to you, sorry, because there is no lining. My advice to you would be that you have to do things and you have to learn every single day, especially when you are young, and of course when you are older. When you are older, you cannot take so much risk because you cannot fuck your situation. Right now I'm 20 years old. I can go in every single country of this world and literally get lost and come back home and have a home and have a place where I can eat and sleep, and I have this sense of security temporarily, and I understand that I don't want to trouble my parents and do fuck all like many people do, but I'll try to put myself out there so that I can achieve success. Success for me is becoming somebody that it's worth to become and have a life that is worth living. And for me, that life, it's right now continuing to go to the gym, use performance enhancing drugs, and trying to pursue bodybuilding. I don't know if I'm ever going to win competitions or if I'm ever going to be a good bodybuilder. All I know is that I can become better than I am right now. And most likely I'm not going to become the best pro in the world, but I can guarantee that I can become a freaky human being that looks extremely well and is crazy. And with money, I want to make enough money so that I can have the option to choose when I want to work or not, to choose if I want to be employed or not, to choose if I want to go in the woods and do nothing or do whatever. I want to have this option, and for me to achieve my goal will be to sacrifice the fun in my 20s, which I don't think I'm sacrificing anything. People think I'm sacrificing my life. Well, I just think I have a purpose, and my purpose is to become better. And in this pursuit, I am going to have days where I work a lot and things like that. But let me tell you a small story. I worked in UK for 12 hours a day, every single day, doing illegal stuff with a car. You understand that. If you don't, come on, you're not a child. And 12 to 16 hours every single day, but most days were 12 hours. And in that period, I saw that it was hard, but it was nothing that I want to give up. But it was a wake-up call, and it reinforced my wants to actually change my life, so that I will actually make something. I will actually work hard, because if you work 8 hours a day, you are going to feel tired by the end of the day. Even if you work 8 or 12, I don't think you are going to feel more tired. But I think you are going to sleep better when you work more and you understand you work for a purpose. In my opinion, if you work 12 hours a day every single day for 5 months, a year, 5 years, or a period of time, and you just gamble those money away, you just fuck around with this money, I understand that you don't want to do that. But I understand that the more I work, the more work I put in, the faster I'll get to my goal of reaching financial independence. And I know the more I suffer, the more I sleep, the less time I will have for bullshit, my life will change. And every single night after I worked 12 hours a day, did my 10,000 steps a day, drink my water, eat my food, train in the gym. While I was driving, I was listening to educational podcast about financing, about how to use credit cards, debit cards, real estate, and all these sorts of things. Of course, I was very tired. I was sleeping most of the days 6 to 7 hours, or even less. Not because I could not sleep more, but let's say I wasn't my 100%. Because if I would have given my 100%, most nights I could have slept 8 hours. But after training in the gym at night, I was always coming home and speak to my roommate about how I am going to change my life every fucking single day, right? So I slept not that much, but because I worked so much and I did all of these things, when my head hit the pillow, I was saying, right now I'm doing a lot of things and I'm tired, but I'm grateful because I worked this like so much, because I work 12 hours a day, because I make this amount of money, because nothing is guaranteed. Nothing was guaranteed in my job. I got money stolen from me. The police didn't seize anything, and I was very lucky. But let's say nothing was guaranteed, and because of that, I knew that I have to give it my all to change my life, to change my situation, so that I will never be in this situation again. And I was happy that I was in that situation, so that I can work a lot, make some money, and change my life. You see, most people don't want to work a lot, don't want to work hard, because they think, I don't want to live the rest of my life like this. I will say, without a doubt, I want to work hard for the rest of my life. But that doesn't mean I have to go to a job. I can work hard in bodybuilding, I can work hard in becoming a better player at some video games. I can work hard towards becoming a better father, better human being. I don't have to work hard at my job that I don't like and I hate and I feel depressed because of it. Work is beautiful, but not being employed, in my opinion, and getting paid pennies. In the past week I have written some in my notes, but most of the things that I have written in my notes were as following. If you continue the way you do and you are not going to reach your goals, do something right now or tomorrow, so that you are going to. For example, if you want to retire, if you want to make $1 million, and if you want to become jacked, lean, or at least in shape, and in a week you haven't done anything, change something. For me, I am going to the gym, I am working. Right now I am not, which I waited for another opportunity, which didn't happen, and right now I have to make the uncomfortable choice to move out of my parents' home and to go in another country to work. I have to wait until 21 until I can work on Bolt or Uber and work 12 hours a day every single day, because I actually want to work a lot of hours, go to the gym and repeat this. And right now, of course, I want to stay home. It's not that I want to stay home, but it's that I am comfortable the way I am right now. But when I think that if I continue to stay home and go to the gym, I will become bigger, but I will not make money, so I will not reach my goals. So I am uncomfortable, and because being uncomfortable right now, it makes me uncomfortable because I will not achieve my goals. I'll be more comfortable by doing the thing that is making me uncomfortable. And I don't want to try to be smart here, but I am more uncomfortable in Romania when I don't make money, even if I don't do something, even if I'm not doing anything, compared to being in another country, figuring my shit out and making some money. Because when I make that kind of money, I understand that this money is my comfortability at the moment will be the price to pay for my freedom in the future. I've talked to a old guy right now that I was doing cardio, and I have met him because he got lost. Some of his uncles died. He's 81 right now. He's 80. The guy that died, he's 81. He wanted to find the bus, and he told me something I didn't know, which I searched on Google Maps and guide him there. And as I talked to him, his child is 54, it's in another country working, and he was retired, quote unquote, from 36 years ago. I don't know if he actually didn't ever work until now, but he's alone. His wife died, and as I talk to him, I can see that he doesn't really have a big will to will, you know. His child is in another country. He was in Romania. It's called a Templar, which I think it's something that you have to work with as wood. Like you make barrels, you make things, you make not so fast, but you get what I mean. You build things with wood, and I could say without a doubt that this guy wasn't really living. And of course, he's 81, right? But maybe he was like this in his 50s, in his 60s, in his 40s. And I don't want to be like this guy, you know, like being this. Of course, you are going to have hard moments in your life, but he said that he's just waiting for his death. He know where he buried his wife, and he bought like his graveyard, like his graveyard part, and he's just waiting to go there. And you know, to think, okay, I'm just waiting to die. That's a shit life, you know. Like, just kill yourself right now and do it. You know, like, why wait for it? But I don't want to live like that. I want every single day to have something to wake up for, even if it's something small, like eating a meal, taking a walk with your dog, or it's just you walking, listening to a song, going to the gym, meeting a friend, like anything. Maybe it's a minuscule thing, you know. Right now I am looking forward for having my meal. I'm looking forward to drinking my water, and I'm looking forward to play one hour of Minecraft. Like, imagine I'm playing alone Minecraft on a like single player world, where I just put some seeds, mine some diamonds. I actually look forward to this, and I enjoy it. I'm going to yap so much, but this weekly take, it's I should have posted like 5 days earlier, but because the week is almost ended. But I would say the takeaway will be: live a life worth living. Do stuff even if they are uncomfortable and you don't know what is going to happen. Take some risk. You don't have to bet your whole life, right? Maybe you should, but don't kill yourself, don't kill yourself slowly by not doing anything, because you want stability, but stability when you are young, it's most likely a death sentence. I'm not saying you should go in 1,000 countries and steal and deal drugs, but I'm saying that ask yourself, what the fuck I want to do in this life, who I am, what I want to do. And if you ask yourself and you are honest with yourself and you understand this about yourself, you are going to find something. Maybe, for example, you like hiking and you don't want to work a job, so it's very simple: get retired and go hiking. And after you achieve those goals, maybe it will take like 10 or 15 years, and let's say you have $1 million invested, and right now you want to work, go work, and you still have the ability to not work if you actually want. Let's say you don't like hiking anymore and you like snowboarding. You have enough money to go snowboarding. Let's say you just want to sit at home, you can do it because you are retired. But I think money is very important in all people's lives. But make somehow the conscious choice, even if you are younger or older. What do you want in life? The younger you start, the better your life will be in the future. I hope. Unfortunately, I cannot turn things back, right? But I hope somehow my parents move to UK or another country, and I will start working at 16 getting 2,000 pounds per month and investing every single penny, and right now I'm 20. Let's say I invested $2,000 and I'll get more money, but let's say $2,000, let's say 25,000 per year. In 4 years, that's 100k, and in investments it's even more. If I had right now 100k plus, almost fucking 200k if I invested on Bitcoin and things like that, I would have been so far off. But of course this is hindsight, because maybe I would have dropped my money in meme coins and I would have lost it all. But what I will do with my hindsight is that I will start working abroad as soon as possible, getting my driver license. And right now I'm going to make 21 years old in October. So I will go work on Bolt or Uber in Germany, Netherlands and Ireland, because in Romania you are getting paid pennies, and work a lot of hours and invest them. You can start a business of course, but the amount of work and the amount of risk that is involved with a business, of course a physical one, I'm not going to take that chance because I don't like the odds, I don't like the idea. Well, I'm doing social media right now, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, bodybuilding, which heavily relies on social media. If I want to make money from bodybuilding, I have to do social media, and I don't really like that much social media. Right now I enjoy it a little bit. I don't want to lie, I enjoy it a little bit, but at first I didn't want to post, I didn't want to talk to the camera. Right now it's like an obsessive thing, you know, like it's not that I want to make a video for 5 minutes and I make it for an hour. So you can say I started liking talking to a camera and explaining my life and seeing my future ahead of me. But I will end this video right now with just a closing thought, so I don't continue to yap and say nothing, because I don't think so many people or no people at all will watch this. But you have a life and you're going to die someday. This doesn't mean this means that your life is pretty much useless and you have no purpose, no goal, you have no meaning. Even if you die right now or you live 1,000 years and you become the king of the world, nobody cares, because in 100, 200, 3,000 years or whatever, you are going to be forgotten. But this is not a reason to die. This is a reason to take risk and actually try to pursue your dream life. This is a reason for me to take this risk of going abroad and risking 10 or 15 years of my life working and investing. And if everything goes to shit, I will have a normal job. If everything goes well, I will retire faster and I will become a bodybuilder and live the best life that I can. If everything, not everything, but if some things go bad and some things don't. So for example, if I don't make it in bodybuilding and the only thing that will be for me will be just working working a lot of hours, I will still be retired. So the worst case in my life will be average life, an average human being, maybe lonely, I don't know. But the best thing that will happen in my life will be my dream life. And I think my dream life will actually happen, because I don't see somebody who is trying like me in real life. And the only people that have tried like me on social media actually achieved something, and most of them achieved their dreams. My dream is not to make $100 million. Of course I want $100 million if I can snap my fingers like that, but I don't care that much. All I care, it's about simple things. If I have this thing of not working a job, getting disrespected a job, and I'm not going to find a perfect job where I don't get disrespected, but I will make enough money so that I'm able to not be chained by a job. If I will be financially independent without working because I invested so much, I will have so many options. And no, it's not that you will always want more, you will always want more. No, I want freedom. And I don't feel free when I have to work a job because I have to feed myself. And even if I make it big in bodybuilding or not, even if in social media platform performs or not, I still work a lot and retire. So think to yourself, what do you want in life? Don't stop getting distracted, because you are going to start your actual life, your second life, let's say, but your real life, when you actually understand what we want in life. Because if you don't know anything and you don't know what you want in life, you are going to drift in life for nothing. You are going just to drift. You are a feather in the wind. If life takes you in a bad place, you are going in a bad place. If life takes you in a good place, you are going in a good place. I don't want to be that feather. I want to control. I want to be a bird that it's actually like this bird can control, not no, this bird cannot control the wind, but he can use it in his advantage, his and her or hers advantage. If life throws shit at me, I can become stronger instead of just crying about my situation. If life throws good things at me, I can make tenfold of them and get closer to my goals. If, let's say, somehow I lose money and I lose my parents and I lose my friends, it will be hard, but I'll become stronger as an individual. Or I'm going to break, but I never broke till today. I almost broke, but I didn't. And probably if these things will happen, if my parents will die and things like that, I will be close to breaking, but I'm not breaking. I'll become stronger. It's not because when you go close to breaking, you are going to become stronger, but you become stronger because you have no other option than becoming stronger. If my parents die, I have to figure out how can I live without them, how can I make money, how can I protect the people around me. And I will, inevitably. And if I have money because I worked and there is a good investment opportunity and 9 bad, I will invest in all of them, and if one of them worked, it will overshadow all my bad decisions, you can say, and I'll become retired and reach my goal. This is the video, this is the weekly yap.